Express the ratio 36 to 42 in simplest form. I like putting these into fraction form, makes it easier. 36 over 42. And I would probably use the greatest common factor of 6. That comes out to be 6/7 or 6 to 7. Express the ratio 9 inches and 5 feet in simplest form. We need to change feet to inches. So we have 9 inches, which is fine, but then we have 5 feet is going to be times, or 5 foot times 12 gives you 60 inches. So it would be 9 to 60. And then we would use 3 as our greatest common factor, so we get 3/20. Express the ratio of 16 centimeters to 32 millimeters. We have to change centimeters to millimeters, so that would be multiplying it by 10. So we've got 160 centimeters So what I would do here, what we could do then is we would take both these numbers and divide them by 16. So 160 divided by 16 is 10, and 32 divided by 16 is 2. Which ratio is not equivalent to 4/7? So which ratio is not equivalent to 4/7? 8 to 14, well, 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 7 is 14, that works. 4 does not go into 7, and 7 does not go into 11, so I'm guessing that it's this one. 4 goes into 24 times 6, 7 times, that works. 10 for each, so B is correct. Next problem reads, what ratio is not equivalent to 8 over 5? Well, 5 goes into 15 3 times. 3 times 8 is 24, so this one is equivalent. 8 times 5 is 40. 5 times 5, that works. Times 2 times, so if we times 8 by 2, we get 16, which works, but then times 2 would be 10, so this one does not work. If we multiply 8 by 6, we get 48, and 8 times 6 is 48, and 5 times 8 is 40. So I made a mistake somewhere. Here's my mistake. 5 times 4 is 20, which works, but then 8 times 4 is 32. So the correct answer is D. So Makia is making smoothies. For every 4 cups of orange juice, she uses 3 tablespoons of yogurt. So we need to figure out, it then says what ratio of the orange juice to yogurt is not equivalent to the ratio she wants in her recipe. Does 4 go into 12 3 times? 3 times 3 is 9, so that works. If we multiply this by 10, we get 40 over 30. If we look at this one, 4 times 2 is 8. 3 times 2 is 6. So C works. D does not work. So D is the correct answer. Which ratio is not equivalent to 96 over 48? If we look at this, 96 divided by 2 is 48. 48 divided by 2 is 24. That one works. Next, 48 divided by 8 is 6, and 96 divided by 8 is 1. 2. So B does not work. 96 divided by, or 48 divided by 12 is 4. 4 times 12 is 96, so that one doesn't work. 48 divided by 3 is 16. 3 times 32 is 96. Therefore, B is the correct answer. Next question. Kofi is making pasta dough recipe that calls for 32 cups of flour for every 24 eggs. Which ratio of flour to egg yolks is not equivalent to the ratio he wants to use in the recipe? So what we have here is you got to set up a ratio, and this one's going to be set up for 32 over 24. Now you got to start eliminating. It's looking for one that is not equivalent. Okay, so 32 divided by 16 is 2. 2 times 12 is 24. So that one works. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So I'm going to put a little underline on that one just to see if that works out. 32 divided by 4 is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So that works. 32. Ooh, this one's tough because they're trying to trick you a little bit here. Actually, no, they're not. This one is 32 can't be divided by 12, and 24 can't go into 10. So I'm going to circle that one. So obviously I made a mistake over here. 32 divided by 8 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. So I'll come back to that one in a second. So I ended up doing a lot of work on this, and apparently it could be either B or D because neither one of them work out. If I do 12 over 10, set that equal to 32 over 24. If I reduce this down to 6/5, still not going to be equivalent. So D and B I would accept as a correct answer. Find the missing term in the pair of equivalent ratios. What do we have to do to 81 to make it a 9? We're dividing by 9. Whatever we do to one, we have to do to the other. So 72 divided by 9 is going to be 8. Next problem. The table shows a large number of small gift bags students are hoping to sell at a fundraiser. If 30 of the students sell the number of gift bags they are hoping to sell, how many gift bags will they sell? So what you have to look at it is we're saying if 30 students sell the number of gift bags they are hoping to sell, how many gift bags will they sell? So you have to look at this problem and you say, okay, number of students is going to be over here. Then we have 2 large and 3 small. So the ratio right now is 2 to 3. I'm just going to write that down. And then we look at this. Is this still a 2 to 3 ratio? Yes, it is. Is this still a 2 to 3 ratio? Yes, it is. So you're basically taking this 3, you're multiplying it by 2, and you get 6. You're taking this 3 here, you're multiplying it by 3, and you get 9. So we would do the exact same thing, but for 30. So we would multiply 30 times 2, and we would get 60. And we would multiply 30 times 3, and we get 90. So if we're answering the question, how many gift bags will they sell? Well, 60 plus 90 equals 150 gift bags. In a student body election, Olivia was selected president. The ratio of the number of votes Olivia received to the number of votes Tom received was 5 to 4. How many votes were cast for both candidates? I'd immediately set up my model. Olivia to Tom, and we know that it's 5 to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Olivia. Tom got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that Olivia received 195. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's going to be 195 divided by 5. to figure out how much each one's worth. So I'll put 195 divided by 5 right here. And that comes out to be 39 per section. So 39, 39, 39, 39. So 39 times 4 is going to equal 156. Now, we're not done answering the question because it says how many total. So you would have to take these two numbers. So 156 plus 195 equals I believe it's going to be 351, but it's better to do our work. 351. Next question. Says there are orange tulips and purple tulips in a ratio of 4:5. There are a total of 36 tulips in an arrangement. Which model can you use to find the number of orange tulips? Okay, so we know 4:5. So this is 4:5. This is 4:5. Seems that every one of them is 4:5. But we know that there are 36 total. So you pick the ones that have total. Well, these two are totaling it. So this is not correct, and this is not correct. Now we look at it, and we have to say, it says, help you find the number of orange tulips. Well, this one's finding purple, because it has a question mark above the purple. So A would be the correct answer. There are orange tulips and purple tulips in 4:5. The arrangement uses 48 tulips. Which model can help you use to find? Same question, except that we're looking for purple, and we use 48. So 48's over to the side, so these are all gone. And we're looking for purple. This one's looking for orange. This one's looking for purple. C is correct. There are 3 ingredients in a sauce: lemon juice, cream, olive oil. The ingredients are in the ratios shown in the model below. There are 54 tablespoons of sauce. How much of each ingredient was used in the sauce? I'm trying to speed this up a little bit because I only have like 2 more minutes. So I'm going to pause it and write some stuff down. So I wrote down the 54, and I know that there are 9 blocks. That means that each one of these blocks is worth 6. So we have 18 for lemon, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's going to be 30 for cream total. I shouldn't put it in that block. It's going to be 30, 18, and 6 for oil. And then we look, we got 18 tablespoons of lemon juice, 30 tablespoons of cream, 6. So A is going to be the correct answer. Next, same idea. 3 friends earned $3,600 or $3,600. They decided to split the money into a ratio shown. How much money did each person receive? $3,600 between all the friends, which is 6 people. So each one is going to be $600. So if we look, Jake got $1,800. Adam got $1,200. And Dave got $600. And Jake got $1,800. So this is gone. This one's gone. Adam got, there we are. B is going to be the correct answer. Okay, the model, 3 friends are at a beach. The model shows the ratio of the number of shells each person collected. Sadie collected 42. How many shells did they collect in all? So I'm going to set this equal to 42. That means that each one of these is 21. That means 1, 2, 3, 4 times 21 is 84. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 21 is 105. You would have to add them up. So I added them up, and I got 231. I have 1 problem left. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to rush through it. I only have 40 seconds. Okay, the trick here is that we have to look at Mark. Mark has 4 here, but then Mark has 2 here. So if we wanted to make it all the same, we would have to double up Mark just to make sure that it was all equivalent. So if we double up Mark, we got to double up Ronnie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's going to come out to 10 to 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, you had to double it up. Sorry. Have a good one. That's it. Bye.